Good morning, everyone. Good morning again, actually. Before we move into the event, I'd like to thank my team of volunteers. We've been working on this project for the past 7 months, and honestly, this event wouldn't have been a reality without their help. So, thanks to all the volunteers who are here today as well, since 7:30 a.m., helping us out with the logistics. So, thank you guys. Huge call out for you guys. This is the agenda for today. We have two breaks, one at 10:35 and noon. So make sure you time your restroom breaks accordingly so you don't miss out on any of the important topics. Footprint. Think twice about what you put on your plate. My colleagues and I started the discussion about footprint when we wanted to understand how the day-to-day activities that we do can impact the environment and the climate as a whole. We wanted to learn from the experts, and that's why we started the journey, and here we are today. To begin with, each one of you were asked 3 questions during registration. We have the results to that right here, so let's see how you have answered for the first question. How many grams of protein are contained in 100 grams of almond, chicken, and yogurt? Most of you have answered A. Let's see the correct answer. It is A. Okay, so almonds do have the highest amount of protein content. But interesting facts. Depending on which part of the chicken you're talking about, the amount of protein content changes. Here we're talking about the chicken breast, which has the highest amount of protein. Secondly, when you convert almond to almond milk and almond yogurt, it actually has lesser amount of protein as compared to conventional milk and conventional yogurt. So that just shows you how much of a nutrient dilution happens when you're processing food. Moving on to the second question, what percentage of anthropological emissions come from food waste? You answered A again, but the correct answer is C, 8 to 10%. In fact, as of 2011, if food waste were a country, it would be the 3rd biggest emitter of carbon dioxide, right after USA and China. Let's look at some more metrics for food waste. Annually, we waste around 1.3 billion tons of food. 1.3. And if you convert it to monetary terms, depending on whether you're from a developed or a developing country, we can lose up to $680 billion annually just on food waste. The last 2 boxes here show you the per capita wastage in a developed and a developing country. We waste 10 times as much as what people are wasting in a developing country. I mean, there are people dying of hunger, there are people dying of poverty, and here we are wasting 100 kgs per year. So it's not just about thinking twice about what goes on your plate, it's also about what goes out of your plate. The third question is about the efficiency of beef production process. Maximum have answered A. If I remember correctly, the option A was 40%. Okay, let's get a correct answer. It's just 4%. Beef production is not a very efficient process. Let's look at the efficiency of some other common food items. In my opinion, this graph is quite self-explanatory. You can see how low efficiency some of these products are. Yet we choose them on a day-to-day basis, which is very surprising. We would like to transform the way you think about energy. We use a lot of appliances today. We use our mobile phones, we use our laptops, and all of these are powered using electricity. But we cannot power ourselves using electricity. What we need is food, and food gives us energy. Talking about energy, the most important concept associated with energy processes is the word efficiency. How efficient are solar panels? How efficient is this car battery? And if they don't meet industrial standards, we don't even bother choosing them. We don't even invest in them. If we choose a high efficiency process for some material object, shouldn't we be thinking twice about the efficiency of the food that actually goes in our bodies? The most common defense I've heard personally when I talk about incorporating changes in day-to-day life is this. I'm just one person, how am I going to have an impact? To be honest, it always starts with one person. One person influences another person, who influences another person, and soon we have a revolution. And ignoring such a big revolution will be detrimental for any government and any economy, and that's when we have an impact. At the end of today, what we would like you to go back with is an open mindset and the scientific knowledge that changing your lifestyle personally can help you reduce your footprint. And we hope that you influence one other person and encourage them to do the same. So together we can have a very big impact. I'd like to end by quoting Margaret Mead. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Thank you.